Hey guys, welcome back. So a lot of parts came in. I'm getting pretty close to putting my car together. I just want to show y'all what I've got and kind of the plans for the build. So I got these powder coated. It's wrinkle black and then gunmetal gray. And I kind of set them up here to get an idea of how it's going to kind of look. I think they turned out awesome. I'm pretty excited about that to go back together. On these pedals, I did them gunmetal gray with a black lip on them, which I think is awesome. I did powder coat the stock spindles with the wheel bearings on them, but I did order some new ones that'll be here in about a week, so I'm not worried about that. Before we get into the rest of the parts, I just want to mention that this is a 4.75 stroker build. And I don't recommend a stroker kit at all. I don't recommend it to anybody because then your build becomes very specific to that. In this particular case, the bearings, the oil pump, the pistons, it seemed like everything had to be specific to 4.75. But anyways, using Manley H-beam rods. This is a oil pump specific to a 4.75. That is an oil relocation kit. Manley pistons, also specific to a 4.75. Fuel rails. I'm on the fence on whether I'm going to reuse the stock timing components, but anyways, that's replacement guides for the stock timing. Second, I've upgraded the secondary tensioners and the secondary timing chain because that's an issue with these 4 valves. IMRC deletes because I am using heads from a Cobra, which are B heads. Gasket kit, and then ARP. These are the main studs, and these are my head studs that I'm reusing from the old build. Bearings. Then these are from AccuFab. This is their timing gear and the cam bolts and washers. These are GT500 rocker arms. That's my block. It's out of a 96, I believe, Mark 8. And these are the heads, also out of a 96 Mark 8. The cams are actually over there on the shelf. They're out of a 97 Cobra. This is the 4.75 crank from MMR. On to the fun part. Here's the turbo. It is a Borg Warner S472. So my goal is to be around 800, 850 horsepower, and I think this turbo would be more than enough for it. Holley HP, and their full harness with it. That's what we have on J-Wide's car, and I fell in love with it from the minute that we hooked it up and started tuning with it. Strange double adjustable front shocks and spring rate. This is actually, this whole thing right here is it's classified as a, let me do some air quotes, complete front end kit from Team Z. I do the air quotes because, and this is where I start to run into some of the things I probably should have researched better. It comes with a lot of cool things like double adjustable strange front shocks, and these are, and this is 12-inch by the way, but this is Team Z's 200-pound spring rate for the coilovers. This is their cast camber plate and Flamin' River rack. And then this is their chrome moly K-member and A-arms, adjustable A-arms. So on to the parts that I didn't think about is, so I just unboxed this. I ordered it probably 2 months ago, and I just unboxed it the other night. Don't ask me why. I unboxed this immediately because I knew it was going to look awesome. And I love it. It turned out great. But this, I had just assumed that they would give you the steering shaft, but it is not included. The steering shaft just so happens to be about a $450 part that they don't throw in. I guess I didn't read into it enough. I just assumed complete means everything. Something else I didn't think about is this is their race chain member, which is also not specified on it. Again, that's me. I should have asked them, but there's nowhere to mount the motor, so I'm gonna have to switch over to motor plates, which is fine. That'll probably give me better clearance for the turbo parts anyways. But speaking of turbo kit, so sorry it's a mess, and I actually kind of forgot to set this stuff out, but it's just an on-3 kit. I'm still undecided whether I'm going to run their kit as it comes, or if I'm going to, and here's the intercooler if anybody needed to see it. I'm still on the fence on whether I'm just going to hack up their kit and create one myself, because I've seen some other people that are running similar setup with this with similar size turbo, and they're having a lot of clearance issues. So I think what I'll do just to get the car going is start putting it together, and then, you know, if I run into issues, then start cutting it apart. Because right now that should all go back together, but it is used and it is on 3, so we'll see. Alright guys, that'll do it for this video. The next one is either going to be me putting the engine together or me installing the manual brakes. I'm not sure which one I'm going to do first, but anyway, thanks for watching.
I'm taking my time. I'm taking my time. I'm taking my time. I'm taking my time. I'm taking my time.